Hi guys, and thanks for watching our weather update on March 10th, 2023. We're at the end of a very wintry period of weather. We still have a nice morning to get through tonight for parts of Connacht, Ulster, Leinster, and the Midlands. So that's still coming tonight. Some ice for those areas as temperatures go below freezing. But tomorrow morning we'll see rain, sleet, and snow pushing up from the southwest. Mainly rain and sleet, and that will clear northeastwards and will this time successfully introduce milder air across the country, although it may only be temporary, as you will see from today's video. So I'm gonna get on with it then. Also, just say for me this week, I've seen snow 3 times. Didn't really stick, although one time it gave a dusting on the hills, so that was good enough for me. Anyway, but I did see some nice falling snow, and that in the zone was absolutely stunning and beautiful. So we'll start off with the heavy 3 p.m. runs from today. So this is looking at the precipitation type. So I'm gonna run through this chart, and you can see the way we got rain, sleet, and snow pushing into the southwest of the country. Snow on higher ground. And that moves slowly and gradually northeastwards tonight. So it's going to snow in some areas, and that will gradually push northwards, and so will the milder air into tomorrow afternoon. And that will clear northwards totally by around Sunday at 1 a.m, and we'll see milder air swamping the country. And then Sunday we see a big bout of rain pushing in from the Atlantic, heavy at times, some very bright colours there, and that turns to snow across Scotland. And this is what I say when this mild air may only be temporary, because look at this, the cold front moves southwards, and look at this, we get the pinks across the country again, that snow showers Monday night and Tuesday morning, mainly for the northern half of the country. What happened there? I don't know what happened there, but get a shower day on Tuesday, and even quite wildly wintry showers on Tuesday there, around 12 p.m. And then, oh, look at that, into Wednesday, March 15th, get another snow event for I say parts of Connacht and Ulster. Now this is 5 days away, so this is probably going to change. This is definitely going to change. But I mean, the hints are there for more snowfall next week. So we're not done with the snow yet, guys. I don't think we're done with the snow yet. So after all this, anyway. But at least I'll get a break over the weekend where I can actually sleep the whole night without getting up at 4 a.m. to check whether it's raining or snowing outside, and check the weather and check all the charts. Because actually, this weather's been actually quite a nightmare to forecast properly. Because it's so marginal whether it'll rain or snow. It's been really hard to forecast exactly where it will rain, where it will snow, and just the apprehension of seeing whether it would snow or not just killed me. But despite that, it was very exciting, and I loved this week. It was absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna whiz through the long range charts now. So this is the GFS. You can see today's last night's low moving into Germany and Poland, and we're putting in a cold wind from the north behind us. And then we see the front breakthrough tomorrow, and we put in wind from the southwest into Sunday, Monday, with a deep low moving across the country on Monday, and as that clears, we pull the wind back into the north, a direct northerly again into Tuesday. So we get another cold snap there, and this is Wednesday into Thursday, when that low should be coming in against the cold air. If I go there, you can see cold air still into the north of the country, but I think the mild air will win out, and as we push through, actually maybe it may not win out. If I just put the upper airs on, it looks as though the cold air will win for a bit, but then the mild air makes more of a push, but then fails and we go cold again. So that's quite interesting, and we end up quite chilly really into March 25th, that sort of time area. So this is quite interesting, and the high pressure by the very end of it is just right over us. So frosty nights, sunny days. ECMWF run, much the same story. The Armada breaking through tomorrow, and we see a deep low crossing the country on Monday. Behind it, there's bitterly cold northerly winds returning. So possibly snow there, only possibly. I don't want to put anything on the table yet because it is really on a knife edge, whether it will rain or snow and everything like that. And then we get the breakthrough of mild air on Wednesday. We try to anyway. It was out for the south, but I'm not sure about. I'm not really sure about the north. I think we're just about clinging onto a bit of cooler air up in the north. We're very close to the equator anyway, but in the low actually disappears and moves into the Atlantic, and we get a high pressure ridging through Europe. And what this does is it wafts up a southwesterly wind, so that could be a little sun of spring. GEM run, we're going to whiz through this again, milder weekends, before we break the northerly wind back in through Monday and Tuesday. Look at that wind, and then we go into a place where we could see some transient sleet and snow, especially for the north, but then that will break through into milder air until we get a Scandinavian high that builds in, and by Monday, March 20th, look at this. We are in easterly winds. Cold easterly for the north, that's cold for the south, with the upper air temperatures, but should be quite cold on the surface anyway, with rain, sleet, and snow. With that, UK Met run. So again, we see the milder air breaking through, and we pull in. The low pushes into Scandinavia. I did it without saying Denmark first. I remember that Denmark was part of Scandinavia. There we go for the first time. Sorry guys. And we go to Wednesday, and the low pressure in the Atlantic breaks down the cold air, and we go quite mild and wet. And this is the Icon run. Again, we see that very deep low pressure sweeping through the country, colder behind it, possibly wintry showers. Finally, then arpege run. Go milder for the weekend, deep low pressure coming through the country Sunday night into Monday, before we swing the wind into the north behind the low pressure system. So we have got quite an interesting situation coming up at least Tuesday, I'd say Tuesday, Wednesday sort of time, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We could go briefly colder again, and that has more wintry hazards with it. So what I will say is that this doesn't look as severe as what we just saw now, but there is more low pressure in the mix with this. So there may be enhanced precip, but it also may mean that it'll be a bit milder as well, with winds more from the Atlantic than, for example, Scandinavia. So that's also something to keep in mind. But for now, this cold spell is coming to an end. One more night of ice before tomorrow. We see cloud and rain moving up from the southwest, clearing the northeast. So tonight, hopefully, I'll sleep without waking up at 4 a.m. And so I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos. And bye for now. Enjoy your Friday evening.